Previously on the Atherton project.
The knuckle or the bit in between.
The gates still need a bit of work.
I'm so close to that win, man.
That's right, Jay! Just won a bloody World Cup, didn't I?
Elevator emergency. 200 Route 94, Vernon, New Jersey. Hello?
Yeah, the lift seems to have broken.
It's working?
No.
Okay, so you guys are good?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, maybe it's overweight, don't worry about it. I've mended it, I think.
Okay, if something's blocking the entrance, it won't close the door.
Oh yeah, that was it. There's an idiot in the way. Oh, you gone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, mended it. Thanks for coming.
Good to go?
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
We are in Vernon, New Jersey. Diablo Freeride Park for US Open. One of the main reasons for heading out to the States for US Open every year is that the track's so rad, you know. It's a lot of fun, you know, super rocky, super technical, and you know, it's always a challenging track to ride. It's not one of these tracks you roll up and you just kind of free running down and just waiting for your race run. You know, you really have to learn it. You really have to find some lines, and every year it changes, and every year you have to kind of push harder and harder. I'm always stoked to head out to the States, not just for the racing, but you know, the other stuff. And one of the raddest things is definitely the television out there.
How was that nighttime movie?
It's still on, actually. Amazing, though. Me and Andy stumbled on a bit of gold this time with a film. What was the film called? Minnie's First Time, I think it was. It's about this mega hot 18-year-old chick that turns into a hooker. One of her clients was her stepdad. We were just glued to the TV, and damn, it was a good movie. And then they decided they liked each other. And then they killed her mum and his wife so they could live together. And now they're trying to get him in trouble.
What are you doing?
Putting my tyre up.
Let's see some tricks.
Oh shit.
One-hander. Oh, excellent.
12-bar spin.
It's good, dude. It was good. I had a solid run. Like a few little glitches here and there, but I felt fast. You know, I was relaxed on the run and felt fast, but I don't know, dude. Needles got me.
See if Minnie's First Time's on TV, Anne. I love that movie. I do love that movie.
Flying home at last. Then we're going to Scotland.
There's certain events that are high up on the calendar and high up on the priority list, and Fort William is definitely one of those events. There's pressure element because family are there, friends are there, sponsors are there.
It's just a hard track, you know, it's super physical, super tiring.
Fort William in the past, you know, it's always been quite good to me. I've had some okay results there, but never a win before. And that's the same for Dan and the same for Rich. You know, we've always been on the podium or thereabouts, but, you know, we've never had that big win. I've almost wanted it too much and pushed too hard for it. This year was no different. I didn't want it any less. You know, every year I know how big it is and I know I've got to perform at this race.
Yeah, well, we're on the way to qualify now, and for me, I always pretty much just do a full run, you know, so I like to see where I am compared to everyone else. So it's, you know, it's good points, and it's nice to do a full race run and see how hard it is. Came down in first and qualified first. Qualified first in so many times.
You don't feel the pressure, do you, when you qualify first? The thing is, it's different with the girls. They all want that qualifying. It's not like the blokes who back off a little bit.
My quali in Fort William went pretty good. It was always a plan of mine just to relax and just to chill out. And you know, in the past, I've charged quali and I've enjoyed having that extra pressure on myself. And I knew I'd lose a few points through doing it, but if it helped in the overall of that weekend, then that was fine with me. So down at Fort William, there was a lot of preparation went into that for me. You know, previous World Cups I'd done really well there. I had a 6th place there, and I knew that I could better that. Come qualifying, I was having a really good run, and I had a mechanical. I had a big problem with my bike, and just I was devastated over life. But you got to pick yourself back up. Later that night I had 4-cross, and it was really hard to kind of pull my head back together and get in the frame of mind to do well, you know. And I went out in the 3rd round, and that was it, you know. I was sidelined for Sunday, just watching G and Rach in front of the home crowd.
The World Cup leader, the former junior and senior world champion from Great Britain is Rachel Atherton. Can she beat Sabrina Julien of France?
Well, we're happy with second, but I doubt she will be. No, she won't be happy with second.
You won qualifying, you won the last race by loads, you've won everything. You've got nothing in your head to remind you that every little thing counts, because you haven't raced like that for so long, you haven't been beaten. Sabrina's got that in her head from the last few races that you beat her at.
Alright, if you like second. Brilliant if you like third. If you like first. Yep. I think I'm going to win every single race from as far back as I can remember. And that's the truth. When you win and you have a big lead and stuff like Maribor, I suppose you don't have that grim determination to do whatever you can. Sabrina didn't want to get beaten again. And I don't want to get beaten again ever, so even keel now.
I was expecting, if I had a good run, to go into the hot seat after qualifying 6th, and it wasn't one of those runs where you're like, that's it, I've got it. You know, if I'd gone 3rd or 4th, I wouldn't have been that surprised.
G came down, he had a good run, but it was nothing special, you know. I knew he was good there, but if I'm honest, I didn't think he had it in him to win, you know, and he was sat in the hot seat. And
as I was sitting there in the hot seat, it was a pretty nerve-wracking experience, you know, watching people come down and get close. Watching Greg's run was probably the point I was feeling most apprehensive. You know, I knew he was going to be strong, and if I was going to win it, I would have to beat Greg. And Greg had some time on me at the split, all the way through the finish. We were watching and watching, and I didn't know if I had it until literally it came down to the line, you know. As soon as he crossed the line and went back into 3rd, that was it. I knew it was there, and I knew I'd done it.
Dude, so stoked. Easily the most excited I've ever been about winning a race. We've been coming here for so many years, and G has put it in the bag. He won. I'm so happy for him, man. So happy.
it's like in that moment when you know he's won, and it's like you can forgive everything, you know, like all the fights we have, all the times that he's such a douchebag, like it all doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah, da.
I'm so proud of you, dude. Yeah. You've done it, dude. You've done it. Well done, mate. Proud of you.
Seriously, dude, I would say I'm more stoked than when I won World Champs. Like, to win here in Fort William.